Hey everyone, I'm going to show you some of my favorite animation training resources, or some that I think that you should check out at least. And I wanted to make you aware of this one. I've gone ahead and unfortunately I had bought all these tutorials before. Keith Lango, he's a professional animator and he's done a series of tutorials on how to do character animation. And you can see, it used to be he would sell individual tutorials for about 10-15 bucks. And then he had like an animation clinic, but now he's got all of his training available. I guess this is for the holidays or whatever, for $99. And some of the stuff that he tells you is really informative and really helpful. Let me see if I can bring up the page that he has a few samples here. Okay, here's some of the stuff. Yeah, if you look at a few of the samples that he has here, the thing I like about Keith Lango is that the stuff that he tells you is real practical stuff. It's not just theory. It's like stuff that you can immediately start using to get improve your animation stuff. So if you go here, check out a few of his free samples here, and then I would go ahead and just buy the whole damn thing because $99. I mean, you can't beat that. Another one is. I haven't actually bought their stuff yet, but I'm going to start going into this program here, iAnimate.net. And so basically, iAnimate.net is sort of like a online animation school, but if you go to the store section, you can purchase some of the past webinars that they've done here. And again, they've got a few free things here. They do a lot of stuff using sketches to show you how, but the principles are all there. It's all principles, basics, basics on how to do different things, breakdowns, and then they'll show you a few simple shots, how to do these simple shots. The few samples I've seen on their site have been very useful and informative, and the kind of stuff I like, which is very, for example, every single website you go to that talks about animation talks about the kind of 12, I think it's 12 principles, anticipation, successive breaking of joints, slow in, slow out, all that kind of stuff. So if you read one book, you've read it, all of them have the exact same stuff about that. But what I like are practical, useful things that tell you, for example, when the character's walking, the weight should be shifted at this point in the animation, stuff like that. So that's that. And then, of course, that leads us to the King Kong daddy of all animation training, which is Animation Mentor, which I've been on the precipice of thinking about joining. It's just a huge commitment. And but basically, Animation Mentor is people who work for major studios, like Blue Sky and DreamWorks and Pixar and stuff. And it's an online animation school, and they even have, for example, a section that's all about animating just creatures and whatnot. And so really fantastic stuff. It starts you from the very ground floor, just animating like a ball and getting the very basics down, and then by the end of the program you will have developed a demo reel that could potentially get you a job in feature-length animation or something. Of course, it's I'll let you go ahead and find out exactly how much admission is and stuff. I think it's, if you were to go through the entire program, which is 3 years, I believe it's around something like $18,000 for the entire program or something. I think it's about $3,000 per semester or something. So if you're comparing that to what I spent on college, then it's a drop in the bucket. But that might be a bit, if you're just doing animation for your own personal interest. For example, I already have a job. I'm not planning on doing anything else. I don't really need to spend that much money. I would just do it for my own personal enjoyment or improvement. I can't really quality. Another thing, Digital Tutors, which has training in just about everything. You've got they've got a lot of Maya training and a lot of ZBrush training. And they've started adding things. For example, they even have Unity and whatnot, so you can find some training on building stuff for game environments. And the thing about digital tutors that's nice is that not only does it have training for everything, for example, they've got Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Flash. Not only do they have that, but it's kind of a unique pricing model where you just pay by the month and then you can watch unlimited tutorials. So I'm trying to see if I can get this at my work here so they can have like a floating license so we can watch the tutorials whenever we need to. So and then here's the pricing here. You could, for example, maybe you want to see a few things. You could watch, get 1 month, $45. Get yourself a Christmas present, and see how it is and stuff like that. Their training, from what I've seen so far, is really excellent. If you want to get a book, just one book, if I had a gun pressed to my head and said you could only choose one book to help someone learn how to animate, it would be this Animator Survival Kit. And as you can see here on Amazon, it's quite cheap. And I think there is actually, in fact, I think I have, I think there's actually a Kindle version of this somewhere. So you might want to check that out. And so anyway, that book is excellent. It's, like I said, it's the type of, it is the type of, I hope this will go through the YouTube copy protection thing. But it is the type of, what can I say, information that I crave when I want to learn how to animate, which is just, pure practical, animation training, not just restating the same theories that every single book has. Okay, and like I was saying before I leave, again, a shout out to, I would say definitely if you're looking for a Christmas present for yourself, to if you want to learn animation, this Keith Lango thing is a really excellent deal. So I hope that these training resources help you out, and of course I will announce here that I in fact probably after the one major project that I'm working on is done, I've been planning on doing training DVDs myself that will have, I'll probably post most of the stuff on my YouTube site as well, but it will have all sorts of content and extra stuff. So hopefully, if you like my stuff, eventually I'll be building some of my own training DVDs. But for the time being, these guys are great. So I hope that you get some use out of these, and I hope it helps to improve your animation output.